This is just a quick demonstration to show really how difficult this little radio is to use. As you'll see, it's just got the one control knob here on the front, and I'll link to my earlier video where I show you the inside of this receiver. But the encoder looks like about the same quality of encoder that was found on the original ATS 20. That is something that's not going to last too long, and with the use it's going to get in this radio, it's only going to make matters worse. So let's see, we're on FM at the moment, band 2 FM, broadcast FM. If we wanted to go on to the AM or shortwave, medium wave bands, there's two things we have to do. Number one, we'd have to switch the switch at the rear of the radio, so the antenna switches over to the HF side of things. And then we've got to change the band on the radio, of course. So what I have to do is press the button twice, if I can get it quickly, and then I'm into the menu. You see how quickly that menu timed out though? So let's press it twice again. Volume we don't want, step we don't want, mode, BFO, bandwidth. So these are all our menu functions, but that's not how we change band. Let's try again. Let's press once. There we are. It's fiddly. Let's just press once. It says band. Okay, we can now cycle through the medium wave and shortwave bands. So let's say, for example, we pick this one. We're on 40 meters. In fact, it's outside of 40 meters in Europe here, but I think this particular emitter band is programmed for all regions. So this band tops out at 7.3 megahertz. You'll see there's still band shown in the display here, and until we can get rid of that, we can't use the knob as a VFO. So I haven't quite worked out the easy way of doing this yet, but if I go through the menu and go back, you'll see it now says VFO there, which means that we can tune. See, we've got the VFO there just above the frequency. We can now tune this band. We're tuning in 5 kilohertz steps here. If we want to change the step, twice for the menu. We don't want volume, and it's timed out again. Twice for the menu. We find step, enter that. We can go to 1 kilohertz steps, and now we're in the VFO in 1 kilohertz steps. If we wanted to change to SSB, into the menu, step, mode, press that, and we're in LSB. If we want the BFO, that's another trip into the menu. So twice for the menu, mode, BFO, and then we can tune the BFO up or down as we need it. So I find this rather difficult. It's extremely fiddly, and even worse, it's going to quickly wear out what I believe to be a very poor quality encoder. And when this encoder in the ATS 60 starts to play up, you're really not going to be able to do anything. You won't be able to tune easily, but you won't be able to alter any of the menu functions either. So I guess for that reason alone, I would say that the ATS 60 is one to avoid, and it certainly has the most difficult and fiddly user interface I've seen so far in these Chinese radios. Thank you for watching.